Welcome to an interactive enactment of the events that happened to Study Group F. An interactive version of the events is made available from available audio-visual materials left at the scene. With the help of these materials, we're able to reproduce with incredible accuracy all the details of what happened. Your task is to analyze the events shown here. After completing the interactive session, report your findings to the administrator. And there's a house. Okay. Let's press space to change camera view. Alright then. Operation Pyramid Curse. Well, there was a science cabin. Oh, and then there's a... I am assuming the pyramid's under the cabin? This seems like a bad idea. Oh yeah, just explode a tunnel down to the inverted pyramid. How to use the Pyramid Seeker rover. Use the WSAD keys on your keyboard to control the rover. You can also change the position of the camera with the Y-axis of your mouse. Keep a close eye on the rover's battery life. You're responsible for the rover. If anything happens, you'll be subject to penalties. When you're in the scanning area, you will hear a special alarm signal indicating that you can start scanning. Press E on your keypad to start scanning. Note that scanning consumes 10% of your battery power. Okay. Meet the crew. Jimmy, John, and Mr. Question Mark. Max, Mel, 27, assistant, Mackie, an operator, and that guy. I can't move this thing. Or at least WSAD doesn't actually do anything. There's a tiny computer. A good employee has nothing to what? Nothing to best. Here? I can't read what that word is. Good employee has nothing to something. Tell us about your day. Don't scan 03. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so it's tank controls. I had to hold that down. Mackey's entry. It's still unclear what rock the pyramid is made out of and on what principle it is built, not to mention who needed to build to build such a structure. At present, we see neither practical use of the pyramid nor logical substantiation of construction of the tunnels. Further investigation is required. Oh, it's gotta be hard getting around these corners. And I also just die from walking, so we gotta be efficient about this. But I don't know if there's a way to tell what needs to be scanned or not, because that just kind of was an empty hallway when I scanned it. And we're gonna follow the old adage of hug the left wall and we'll be safe. Question is, how big is this drone? Am I like Pikachu sized or human sized? Probably don't want to just fall into a pit. Gotta be careful not to get lost, yeah. Mackey's entry. The tunnel is about 3 meters deep. It is necessary to install a special mechanism to lower and lifting the rover. Also need to order higher capacity batteries for the rover. In the meantime, we'll have to be even more careful about the battery life consumption. Purpose remains unknown. Okay. Yeah, don't want to just chuck this rover down that hole. We could. It would just be a terrible idea. Now, I'm going to assume this is... I'm trying to figure out... I think when I'm scanning and getting entries from Mackie Mouse, I want to say this is the past. I'm reviewing the camera footage from the drone. Oh, mushroom rat. Hello, mushroom rat. Alright. Good talking to you. That's my assumption. That I'm not actually controlling the drone, or I guess the person reviewing the footage isn't controlling the drone. Instead, we're watching the footage of him do the drone. More mush. More mush. Nothing to scan. Wait, that... Yeah, nothing to scan. Comments about the mush, but nothing to scan. This is where I started, I think. Right, because I went left, and then... I'm already lost. I'm already lost. This is the pit with a hole. We've already done that. I might have... Maybe I was supposed to scan the mushrooms. I wonder if I had to get the drone back out. We're just gonna go... We can't go right there. I'm gonna go stand in the mush. No, does not count. I could toss the drone down the hole. Also, probably a bad idea. I'm surprised we didn't have... Maybe I had to run into Mushroom Rat. I do have to touch Mushroom Rat. The body of a small rodent, apparently a rat. There are mushrooms sticking out of its head. The mushrooms seem to have sprouted directly from the brain. How to get here? Maybe there's another passage. You have to go back to start. I was thinking they were being very liberal with the, This way? It might be this way. Being very liberal with the battery power right now. It could be because I'm dumb. But, I... Like, you know what? They're probably gonna make me go back. Now, if I could just figure out how to get there. That's a dead end. I should have brought some string with me. Alright, we're out, boys. Conclusions. Monster Rover from the first time today, Mackie handled it very confidently. I watched closely with the hope that I soon be able to drive it too. Not too worried about the rat. About the rat we found today. Given the circumstances, it's not surprising that small rodents were able to get inside the pyramid. What I'm really worried about is what it died of. Starvation. Sergeant A behaves with a special youthful enthusiasm, and B tries to be more judicious and show leadership qualities. So far, no abnormalities in the team behavior. So this is weird. This is a guy overseeing these two guys, I think without the knowledge of the first two guys. Jonas rescues his missing friend from the depths of the forest. What a story. I regret kicking me out. What? Clues found, zero... Oh, and now we're in a forest. Okay. Very weird. Am I playing Slender the 8 Pages? I think that's soda. I want to throw a party in the middle of nowhere like this. Is our missing buddy? He didn't run off alone, or is there someone else here? Should have brought a gun. Don't go into a forest without weaponry of some sort. Even if it's not, you know, a crazy murder hobo, it could be like a cougar. And that a guy? Kind of. Is this fear beyond recognition? I knew Jimmy as a kid. Oh no, it's Jimmy. He would never do something like that. Guy couldn't even cook a steak. Just thought raw meat made him sick. Who would do such a thing? I should leave. A hand, an exclusive like this could win me the Pulitzer. I find extremely murdered man, and I don't have gun, I leave. A journalist investigates the murder of his friend. Here's my chance. Yeah, that's good idea. At least bring a camera or something. I'm a little worried there's something out in the fields. Oh, oh. Oh. It's the, okay, so we know how big it is. It's big dog sized? I guess it's big dog sized. Seen anything like this before. It was a program on TV about pyramids. Scientists of the program couldn't get into the narrow openings of a pyramid by themselves, so they built a similar robot with camera. Much simpler looking robot, but it got the job done. Wonder what the machine has seen. It's an elevator in the middle of the room. It looks like an elevator. Where does it go? I don't think I want to know the answer to that question right now. Yeah, don't get onto that tiny elevator. Okay, well. Oh, it's hide. A good employee has nothing to hide. It's not Jim. See a lot of wounds on the head. Looks like his face was smashed into the table. I don't even want to imagine what could have done it. This is going too far. I need to get out of here. Are you sure? Are you sure you want to get out of here? I guess I'm going to get out of here. LED profile lens 1950. I don't think there's anything else to examine in here. The computer's been smashed. I can't go in that room. Anything around the back? No, there's nothing in that room. Okay, well. Clue sound found 5 of 7. Theoretically, the exit, well, I just kind of was in the forest. I didn't have a car, did I? Suppose I just go wandering off into the woods. There's a teeny tiny tree. I mean, I can't go to the edge of the world. There's just a wall there. So I have to do something. Question is, what? I don't know if I need to find the other 2 clues. I mean, I assume I do. That's why I have a giant thing that says clues. Okay, well, I've... back here again. And over here was a skull. Or face. I guess it's kind of both. Yep, not Jimmy. And then the cabin. What if I'm just stuck in eternal nightmares? Let's go this way. I'm thinking if I stick to non-dirt path, or I guess to dirt path, I'll find stuff. Such as mushroom. Yep, those are mushroom. I have a feeling we're gonna have some mushroom themes here. See, this feels wrong just because I've gone off of the dirt. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. But it did lead me to mushroom, which didn't count as a clue, mind you. Mushroom zombies. I'm a little worried there's mushroom zombies, cordyceps and all that. I just want to know how my man's gonna leave. He's got clues around here somewhere. Does he want me to go in the elevator? I can go in the elevator. I mean, it's a little tall for me to get in that. Yeah, I can't do anything with any of this stuff. Even check his pocket for his wallet. Outback has... It's all... like, non-dirt. I guess I'll just wander around. There's gotta be two very small... Oh, I can't even walk over this way at all. There's gotta be, like, two very small things I gotta use my eyeballs to look at. And I'll get that Pulitzer. And this is all invisible wall. I just don't know where this stuff would be. I can't, I don't have any other buttons to press besides E. E and walking. Back to the tiny tree. No, I kind of wish there was a giant murder monster eating me right now. At least I'd have something to walk away from. Am I just playing Slender without the zombies? Oh wait, there's a tent! When did I miss this? It's like Jim's personal journal. For every detail of the day of the survival in the woods. Looks like he went to the woods to prove his girlfriend that he's a tough guy. Marcy said, I'm not a man. That other guys are much more masculine to me, braver than me. So there, you're wrong. I went to the woods and died. The underlying is completely illegible. He's writing something about the cabin next to him. Shack in the middle of nowhere. What is this place? Could the people in the cabin have done this to him, and why? Well, I mean, I definitely didn't. Where's that, like, head on a... I have no idea, like, the path through this. Also, the wood is bloody. I think that might just be a chromatic aberration? Aberration? I don't know. Looks like the body's already started to decompose. What is this? If you look closely, you can see mushrooms growing right out of the remains. How could it grow so fast, and what kind of flesh-eating fungus is this? It's only half a body here. Looks like whoever did this scattered the remains all over the woods. Whatever did this may still be around. Gotta get some more material and get out of here before I go a new story. Okay, and then just ends. Dude got turned into goop. Okay, well... Maggie's dead at the very least. There's more mush. Start scanning that mush. Lots of biomaterial of unclear origin. Looks like mushrooms bursting through a mass of flesh. I've never seen anything like this before. Is this the same kind of carnivorous fungus that grew inside the rat? Probably. More fungus over there and a hole that I'm not going to just randomly drop into. Keep hugging that left wall. We'll get out of here one of these days. Ramp down. Oop. Can't even really tell what that is, but scan it. It is moving. Good. Excellent. Yeah, it's just more, it's more mush. Ooh, that is that is a pit. Ooh, almost went down there. This is a ramp. Okay. Better. Much better. Very, very close. Oh, today's easy. It's hard to describe what we encounter. I'm trying to hold together. My heart seems to be having a hard time. I need to reflect on what I've seen. What did I see? I think that's a... Is that a skull on a spine? I think that's what that is. Long ramp. Okay, I think we go... Oh yeah, there's like... This was a very small area. Just don't fall in the pits. You know, I'd be... Also, the... Being able to see is like almost impossible right now. There's so much like film grain. But I'm not sure if I'd want to have the rover drive through mushrooms and then bring it back up. Feels like that's how you get mushrooms. Weird 3D mushrooms. This is the point I would attach a flamethrower to the drone. Lots changed this month. Everyone is tired. Research is progressing slowly. But I don't care. I feel different now. I think for the first time in my life, I feel who I really am. I'm scared and excited at the same time. Done a lot of research on the materials we found. One thing is certain: the pyramid does not consist of rock. It appears to be made of some kind of biomaterial. It's like a living organism. Even though it's impossible, after what I've seen, I'm willing to believe anything. Let's change to subject A. Subject B hasn't noticed. He's too immersed in his work. Object A has emotional outbursts. Oh, I guess just object instead of subject. Sun, mood swings, skin rashes, which he does not pay attention to. He's got the mush. Interrogation of subject S, number 1. How do you feel? My whole body feels like it's on fire. Okay. Can't look at the light. Thank goodness you turned it off. It hurts my eyes. It's hard for me to speak. My throat is squeezing with incredible force. I seem to be feverish. I hear voices. Let me out. I need to see a doctor. People of your gender, do you remember your mother's face? Of course I remember her face. She was blonde or brunette. Brown eyes. I can't remember. Why can't I remember? Good old mommy. Okay, the interview's over. We're gonna send you to the incinerator. Where are you going? No, please ask me something else. Anything you ask, I'll answer. What do you want to hear? Help me. Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. It's our first night of survival in the woods. I sure hope I don't turn into legs. You thought I wouldn't go for it, did you, Marcy? Jimmy's such a wuss, such a coward. Were those your words, weren't they? Oh, look at Jimmy now. I'm in a tent. I'm sure right now you're sitting watching this tape, and I can picture your face red with embarrassment. Exactly, Marcy. Shame on you for being so wrong. Because Jimmy, not the sucker you think he is. I'm a real survivalist who could spend the night alone in the woods. What was that? It's, amazing those guys from... I like how this guy, being the true survivalist he is, just sets up his tent, like, 20 feet away from some guy's cabin. Like, how's the woods anymore if you're on someone's lawn? I better turn off the lights, but I'll leave the camera on just in case. You see, Marcy, the horrors I'm willing to endure for you. I find this, like, position I am in weird. You think mushroom zombies sprint? Someone's got a really loud bag of chips out there? Battery's dying. Oh. Someone's standing outside my tent. Hello? And then he turned into legs. Sapora. Okay, cicada infected with Mesopora fungus, a healthy male cicada. Okay, so he gets the, I'm forgetting the name. What is Hollow Knight? He's got the Hollow Knight virus. Or the Elden Ring virus. Cicadas are affected by a fungus called Massoporus cicadina, which alters their behavior and anatomy. Fungus grows inside their body and makes them lose their reproductive organs. Females still behave normally, but the males change their mating signals. They stop singing and start flicking their wings like females to distract other males who get infected by the fungus. They try to mate with them. The fungus spreads this way. Oh, there's the cicada. Not sure what hole I jumped into, but I'm not sure if I would have done that. Can we not be in the meat hole, please? No? Okay. Meat hole way it is! What is this place? Meat. Like a rat in a maze. I mean, I guess technically, is it a maze if the textures start clipping? No, is it a maze if it's just a straight hall? I mean, I guess it could still be a maze. Research. Maybe. Or test question? I have no idea what this is. There's Meat Man on the wall. Papers are scattered all over the floor. Apparently there's some kind of reports, a sort of personal diary in a corporate style. Am I just gonna auto duck? Press C to crouch. Press C to get up. Okay. That's a... Like, my guy does a jump crouch. Excuse me, Meat Man. What's that? Looks like the poor guy is being slowly devoured. I don't want to be in his place. Which is why I've decided to crawl through here, of course. The meat tunnel. If I had a, hazard suit, crowbar, light bar. Is it really? Hey, lady, you okay? I can't even see anybody back there. What's she doing? She seems to be. She's licking those walls. She doesn't even notice me. Yeah, no, there's a lady back there licking walls. At least she had the decency to put on some underwear. I feel like I want to read the paper, but I can't. Also, yes, I've decided to be small. Licking the meat wall. Yeah, why did I jump in this hole? That's a good question. Unfortunately, Journalist Man has no answers. He wants his Pulitzer, and he wants it now. More scared papers. I think I can make out what's written on some of them. Had enough. Ever since we got together with Maxine, that observer, I know what he's up to. I know he wants me to take her away from me. You won't have her. Oh no, I won't let you. I know you read all of our records. So that's why you sent us here to keep an eye on us. As for Maxine, do you think I realize she's been paying less attention to me because of you? Or are you saying to her, you're turning her against me, aren't you? It's not going to work. You'll get what's coming to you. Is it... Oh, there's rats stapled to a wall. Not sure how I feel about that. No squirrels. I suppose I could just like... Oh, never mind, the goo's gone. I was gonna say... Might have to just walk through it, but I didn't have to. Let's start with this one. See, this just feels like a bad idea. Like, maybe it's just me, but the weird tentacles, dead guy, by the guy from the cabin, those tentacles are gross. Okay, well, yeah. Must be some meaty staples. Let's go down this hall first. This man must have nerves of steel. Maxine's changed a lot. She's become kind of wild. Now she won't even talk to me. Sometimes I see her sitting in a corner muttering away, or muttering something. I approach her, she runs away. What he did to you, Maxine, it's your fault. I don't know what you did to my Maxine. You'll pay for it. And that guy from the woods, real idiot. How do you even get in here? There's no problem for me. No, I should focus my attention on Mr. X. Oh no. He's gotta punch me. Big old, oh, there's a meat wall here. Oh, okay. Can I just walk through this one then? No? Can't be. No way. Okay. You just touched the meat? Yeah, no survival instincts on this guy. Okay, we'll go with the lights this time. Also asked that he be clearly visible. Apparently his grunting wasn't enough for them. They want to see it. Well, here we go. Who am I talking to right now? Meat Man? My name is Phil. I'm a journalist. Was at least before the Jimmy incident. Now I'm in an unbearable ocean of pain. How did you get inside the pyramid? I remember when I was shooting a report in the woods, I was about to leave and I saw a man. He had a hammer in his hands. He started to approach me quickly and I realized I had to run. I ran and I fell into some hole. Okay, so he just falls into a hole. He explained to us what the pyramid is. Pyramid, it's everywhere. Spreads out underground for miles. It's thousands of years old. It contains the memories of all generations. And my memory. Okay, we have no more questions. You're going, you promised. Okay, well, reasonable. Thank you. Someone in this organization, somewhere, knew to use a flamethrower. End of interactive reenactment. Report your conclusions to the administrator if you have any questions. Go through your reconstruction again. And that was the end. Huh. Well, that guy died. Went into the meat cavern for a little bit, and then lit the place on fire. Alright. A little surprised, no big spooky monsters.